gas තමයි ඉතින්.
කරන්ට් තමයි ඉතින්.
gas කරන්ට් ඕනේ නෑ. Purity එකට අතම මාරු වෙන්න.
The 50th regular session of the Human Rights Council began today in Geneva and online and will go on until the 8th of July.
The international community is well aware of the grave social and economic situation that Sri Lanka has been faced with in recent weeks. While this situation has been aggravated by ongoing global crises, including the pandemic, the focus of the protests has consisted of demands for economic relief and institutional reform. In recognition of these challenges and in moving forward in an inclusive manner, we consider it crucial to heed the aspirations of all segments of our people, in particular the country's youth. As a stable foundation for the future, the President and the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka have called for a consensual approach to national issues through a broad-based government. Far-reaching political changes are already taking place with the appointment of a new Prime Minister and of a new multi-party cabinet in my country. We are actively engaged in evolving an all-party consensus regarding the need for the 21st Amendment to Sri Lanka's constitution to consolidate seminal democratic values enshrined in Parliament, independent institutions, and salutary checks and balances on the powers of the executive. At the instance of the Attorney General of the Republic and under direct judicial supervision, fully fledged investigations are proceeding with regard to the incidents of the 9th of May and their aftermath. On the important aspect of the economy, in order to stabilize the situation and provide essentials for our people, we are formulating concrete measures which are expected to lead to an IMF-supported program. In moving forward, we are in dialogue with all stakeholders, including domestic and international partners. We are putting together a coherent structure to place our economy back on a sustainable growth path and to provide for necessities such as food, fertilizer, energy, and medicines. Since the previous meeting, soon after my pledge to the Human Rights Council that the Prevention of Terrorism Act in my country will be amended, I presented legislation to Parliament to amend the PTA, and this was enacted. The cumulative effect of these amendments will make a substantial improvement of and a profound impact upon the existing law and will further cause human rights and human freedoms in Sri Lanka to be strengthened. In this regard, the Inspector General of Police has issued instructions whereby there is a de facto moratorium on arrests being made under the PTA. Law enforcement officials have been instructed to follow due process in the conduct of investigations under the PTA and to use this legislation only in instances of extreme necessity. Sri Lanka, at the same time, remains open to engaging with the diaspora community and with civil society organizations committed to the well-being of our country. In conclusion, therefore, we seek the understanding of this Council regarding the challenging social and economic situation in Sri Lanka. We undertake to engage in the multiple tasks before us and to honor legitimate commitments. Sri Lanka is an active participant in the multilateral framework and has continued its close engagement with the international community and the Human Rights Council to realize the promotion and protection of human rights with justice and equity for our people. The difficult situation we are facing today and the voices of our youth remind us urgently that we need to address these challenges with humility. Our approach then is to recognize the challenge without being overwhelmed or constricted by it. With a clearly conceived objective, clarity regarding the means to accomplish it, and above all, confidence in the resilience of our people, which has served our nation well in the past, we embark on an intricate journey step by step. We are immensely fortified by the sustained goodwill and support of the international community manifested in abundant measure, and we look forward to continuing open engagement.